What's going on, guys? Back again with another Arbitrum ecosystem update. As usual, nothing in this video is financial advice, and everything I say is my opinion and my opinion alone. Guys, let's jump right into it. We have a tweet here by Kinto. They say, Kinto's bridge is live. The first L2 powered by Arbitrum technology is here. Users can now join to become a founding member. Walk the golden road to Kinto, the safety-first L2 that finally solves the two biggest problems of DeFi, security and UX. Definitely exciting stuff. I'm not sure if they're actually the first L2 powered by Arbitrum Tech. I think Parallel Finances or there might be another one. Nonetheless, still very exciting. Congrats to the Kinto team. Really cool to see this. And I think one of the first actually kind of like L2s that does actually have their own kind of tailored and like I think a KYC based experience, which is why they kind of bring up the whole idea of security and whatnot within DeFi. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I will say, I might even think about trying it out. I'm just not sure if they'll even let me in since I'm from New York, but you know, I guess we'll figure that out as time goes on. But I do think I saw them on L2 Beat, so you can kind of start to see all these different Arbitrum chains that are launching L2 or L3 start to be listed there, and obviously all the kind of implications that come with each one, because all of them are different, as Kinto kind of alludes to here. But yeah, shouts to Kinto team. Very excited to see you guys launch, and yeah, see let's see how we all scale Ethereum using Arbitrum tech in our own different ways. Speaking of scaling tech, we had a great post here. I didn't click on it by David So from Covalent. He said, "Fun fact: Arbitrum Stylus is a way to build apps in other languages and is a scaling solution. This means that if you know Rust, C, C++, you can use Stylus on testnet today, bring in existing libraries of other languages, and notice your computational costs go down 10x. Stylus is going to be absolutely incredible for innovation, and I couldn't have said that even better. I love to see like different takes from different individuals within the ecosystem, because sometimes people are just better at packaging things and delivering them to the public. And in this case, David really like hit the nail on the hammer. It really is literally like a way to build apps into the languages and is its own kind of scaling solution to a certain extent. So it was a really good way to put it, David. Very excited to see Stylus hit mainnet. You don't know how many teams I speak to where Stylus does end up becoming kind of the game changer for them, where it's like, okay, we can't even think about deploying to another chain at this point because we know you have Stylus coming up, right? Because we can, code apps in Rust that are much more efficient and obviously still be interoperable with Solidity contracts, which is also another benefit. But yeah, shout out to David for that great point there. Yeah, looking forward for Stylus on mainnet for sure. Huge announcement here by Infinigods. They say it's official. We're moving to Arbitrum as the new home of the Infinigods universe and King of Destiny IG. As we load up for a banner year, Arbitrum will be a key strategic partner as we scale King of Destiny IG to millions of mobile gamers and bring blockchain experiences to the masses. Arbitrum's leadership, cutting-edge infrastructure, and vibrant gaming community make them an ideal fit. We're thrilled to join the ecosystem and work together with legends and make our big collective vision a reality. Huge stuff. Again, Infinigods is kind of like another kind of really, really big mobile gaming studio that's pretty much just building like games that are fun and happen to have Web3 kind of like plugged into them, which I think is always the best way to go. So yeah, definitely really exciting stuff. And this is kind of hot off the heels of like the Arbitrum booth kind of opening up here at GDC. I'm also manning it, as you guys probably know. But there's been a ton of people coming by, just asking about Arbitrum, what Arbitrum is, like how these games like all around us relate to them. Because as you can see in the picture, they're literally like little gaming stations at each booth. So it's pretty fun. It's a very interactive experience and a very educational one too. There's a lot of people who come up to me and say, hey, like why do we need to use blockchain? Because some of these guys are literally just gamers, right? It's a gaming conference, so some people just don't like blockchain. And I tell them like, while historically, unfortunately, blockchain or crypto NFTs, whatever you want to use, has been used to like scam people or kind of been shown in this bad light. In all reality, it's not used to monetize users more. It's used to give ownership back of those assets back to those users, right? And the example I use is like, let's say you have a game, you pour hundreds of hours into playing. You spend tons of money on skins, cosmetics, etc. All for that studio who's building that game to go down one day. Then like all those hours, all those assets are gone, pretty much, right? Well, part of the great thing about having a blockchain or having all this stuff backed up to a blockchain in a way is you kind of have multiple options to kind of revitalize that, right? If there's a very strong community around it, you guys could collectively kind of do something with those assets or with that with that data that's been stored on chain, and maybe create your own, even if it's not a game, some sort of like feedback loop or even internal community that feeds off of that information. Or you could have another gaming studio that says, hey, you know what? Look at this huge pool of users here that was just left high and dry. Why don't we build our game on top of the existing assets that these users had, So there's different ways to do it, but the idea is that you have ownership over the assets even if the game goes under. And I think explaining it that way has actually really opened the eyes of a lot of people who just didn't like crypto or blockchain to begin with in this conference. So it's been great actually speaking to people and giving them an insight on what Arbitrum is and how Arbitrum can help them essentially give them ownership over their assets again. That being said, we'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go back to the booth here at GDC, so if you're around, make sure to stop by. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Peace out.